Hello friends, and welcome to Escaping the Mouse with your host, me, Ruck Roll. Alright, I'm going to do something I did a few years ago. We're going to try it again. We're going to go back to the Cameron Park Zoo. Now like I say, I know you're saying, wait, you've already been there. Why are we going twice? When I went last time, it was when I first moved into the state, and it was like within the first couple of months of me living here. It was in the middle of the summer. It was really hot, and because I think of that, because of the heat, I think a lot of the animals were just kind of laying low and not being very active. I'm hoping today, because it's a nice, kind of a cool day. It's nice, nice and cloud-free sky. It's beautiful up there. We had a little rain last night. So it's a little windy and just a little chilly, but it's a nice day to be out. So let's go over to Cameron Park Zoo and see what we can see. Yeah, another reason to come here on a school day. No kids. Look at this place. I'm gonna have this whole place to myself. One of the things I didn't like about last time I was here is no matter where I went, there were always kids screaming and yelling and talking. So, ruining all my shots. So hopefully there won't be a whole lot of that. May have to put up with a little wind noise though. Alright, so I'm in, and right at the front gate there was an odd sign that said, "Attention guests, due to vulture activity, there may be some of the animals that aren't being shown today." Yeah, I'll talk to you a little bit about that later. Now last time I was out here was when they were having their Wild Lights attraction. What they do is they decorate this area up with Christmas lights and allow people to walk through and see that. No Christmas lights today, but I've always kind of loved the grounds of this place. It's so natural, and it's a great place to have a zoo. Got some monkeys monkeying around over there. We'll see them later because that's sort of at the end of the tour. And speaking of vultures, yeah, they're all over the place. You understand why you don't have some of your little woolly creatures out and about in their pens today, because these things will come and take them. Look, there's one at the top of that tree over there. Yeah, I guess here's now where we can start talking about the vultures a little bit. Apparently, according to this, and I remember this from when I was here before, the vultures, there's a couple of species of vulture that are kind of native to this part of the country. And when they started doing some work on Cameron Park a few years back, apparently the noise that freaked out all the animals, and they all started taking refuge here in the park. So these are vultures that just live in the area and have for a long time. They're actually occupants of the zoo that aren't kept in cages. Thought that was kind of cool. So we'll definitely see a bunch of them because they're all over the place in the sky. I see a bear in there. There's an even better view of him. He's literally just 3 feet away from me. Let's follow him down this way here. He needs to be brushed. And there are the vultures. Holy cow, they're just everywhere. That is really cool to see that up close. Got to get these guys to come to my house for Halloween. What do you think? Would that freak people out? A couple cougars. I was noticing that they were looking out the window and looking at all the vultures. They want some birds. Don't you? See, they're way more active now than they were. I think they were all sleeping when I was here before. All I got to deal with now is the glare on the glass. Little gator activity here. Just sunning on the rocks. It's a nice day to do that, isn't it? A little bit more croc action there. Like I said, they seem to be pretty content to just chill out on the rocks today. Look at those teeth though. Into the aviary now. Everybody seems to be on the ground feeding right now. Pelicans, seagulls, some flamingos up there. I wouldn't even have known these guys were up here if they weren't making all sorts of racket. Big indoor aquarium in here. Look at the array. And just in case you're wondering about all the hearts, it's actually technically Valentine's Day today, so. That's what that's all about. It's funny, the vultures seem to have gone away. They were blacking the skies a little bit ago, but there aren't very many of them now. Maybe they've roosted in the trees for the afternoon. Got a little giraffe action going on here. These guys aren't quite as tame as the ones at that drive-through zoo I went to. They'd come right up to you. Eat right out of your hands. Although I am only about 6 feet away from this guy, so that's pretty tame. Little rhino action going on here. Once again, just kind of chilling out here, kind of trying to stay cool. Another one down in the ditch here, enjoying the water. It's funny, I thought it was kind of interesting. They're almost in the same enclosure as the giraffes, but there's that little body of water in the middle. I guess to keep them all separated. I think a hippo is liking the water. I guess rhinos aren't quite the same way. Got some more pink flamingos. It's funny, they make a pretty in pink reference on the sign down here. Not a John Waters one though. Interesting. Seems like a major oversight. Elephant enclosure. Sounds like he just wants to be friendly here. He's literally gotten as close as he can to me. Wonder if he'll follow me over here a little bit. You're just being a ham, aren't you? Smelling your own ear. Oh, he actually sprayed me. Go rest on this rock now, huh? You're pretty brave there, buddy. Careful, that's a long way down. Little breezy out here, but it's actually a nice day to be here. It definitely beats when I was here and it was in the 90s last time. And the meerkat exhibit. Only appears to be one out looking around here. Maybe looking for the vultures, huh? Or maybe it's just you sense that there's lions around, because the lions are literally right through that wall, aren't they? You know that, don't you? Yeah, that's what I mean by the lions are right through the wall. That's literally on the other side of the wall from where that meerkat was. Please be safe. Do not stand, sit, climb, or lean on the fences. If you fall, the lions will eat you and that will make them sick. Yeah, that's probably a good way of putting it. I was hoping we'd see some tigers in the tiger enclosure. I see one. I don't know if there's another one in there. One's trying to get out. Maybe if he'd come out, he'll be a little bit more fun to be around. What do you think? Asian forest. Komodo dragon habitat. Not doing a whole lot today. He's just kind of chilling out by the heat lamp. That's definitely not something you'd want to get tangled up in. That's about 6 feet long. That's like a small alligator. Yeah, that would ruin your day. If he wasn't so darn sleepy. Orangutan habitat. Apparently they don't have them out in the yard today, but they all got them inside. There's this one here, and there's another one that was hanging out, swinging around here a little bit, kind of making his presence known. Yeah, sort of like that. I could just get it so you'd see it. Yeah, see, there he is. Hanging out with his friend. Wish there wasn't all the glare from the glass, but he's definitely hamming it up for the camera for you. How can he not love that face? So I guess this is Lemur Island here. Not a whole lot of lemurs out here, but I can kind of see them up there on the hill just kind of chilling. Looks like they've kind of created a fun little habitat here, little things for them to climb around on, but I don't know, it must be too hot today. Yeah, so this is Gibbons Island here, and the gibbons just soon to be looking for something to eat today. Looks like there's about 4 of them. There's one kind of hiding behind that tree there too. and the two over here. His friend went over to say hi. Move to a different angle here, see if we can get them both. Yeah, there we go. Chilling out with your friend. Hey, it is Valentine's Day. Well, I'm back to that same place in the park where all the vultures were, and I guess we figured out where they are. They're all on top of that little building right there. Man, kind of waiting for Vincent Price to come out of the shadows. They're just all over the place. Meet our baby snapping turtle.
She turned me into a newt. Got better.
Yep, the backside of water. Hello, kitty. And I think that's a bobcat. Hey, Mr. Leopard, can you change your spots for me? Please? No? So I guess we got the answer to that question. It's funny, I heard a siren going by a few minutes ago and these guys were all howling at it. I figured there had to be like wolves or coyotes or something over here. It's just a puppy, right? And his friends. All sorts of weird animal noises over here, aren't there? There's a buffalo for you. All soon to be doing a lot of just sleeping. I guess that's what you do in the afternoon, right? And there's nothing to chase, and nothing to chase you. Oh, it's you again. I see your friends are still here. couple white-tailed deer up there. Way in the back of the enclosure, I see about 3 of them there. And this is the reptile zone, so I know people have said in the past when I went here, this was their least favorite part of it because they don't like snakes and reptiles, but got some boa constrictor action and anaconda action. There's one back there, there's one here. Those are the 2 I see at the moment. Take a look a little bit to see this one. You can still barely see him. That's a reticulated python. A lot of them are doing a very good job hiding today. That's called a crocodile monitor. Look at the markings on that. Beautiful. Little baby crocodile. That one still would ruin your day. He's about 3 feet long. It's called an emerald tree boa. Beautiful snake. Look at the markings on him too. Let's see now. Should I go for it? Should I go for it? No, I don't think so. Smart move, buddy. Yeah, this little guy's called an emerald tree monitor. Here we got a little action. Why are you trying to wake me up? Little tortoise action there for flash. Galapagos tortoise. Doing what Flash does an awful lot, just sleeping. There's his friend over there. Yeah, this is way bigger than Flash is.
Or you come out. Those guys
Yeah, it's funny, you got a bald eagle here eating something, a mouse or a rat or something like that. And all the vultures are paying attention.
Oh, really?
They're waiting for their chance. I don't think they're going to get it though.
Yeah, we see a guy that did rescues for someone that
Gibbons are a little bit more active right now. So walking by here again, and they were all kind of hanging around and literally swinging around, chilling in trees. You know, whatever Gibbons does to kill the time. I mean, it's not like they have iPhones or anything. Alright, so I think that's all that I have for today. I actually kind of enjoyed coming back here again. Saw a little bit more activity from the animals. Some of them were out doing some stuff. It was also really fascinating seeing those vultures. I've been aware of kind of the story behind that for, I think, since the last time I was here. But last time I was here, you know, there were maybe just a couple of them. It wasn't, the skies weren't being blackened by them. So that was really interesting to see that. I hope you enjoyed that one. And I think that's all that I have for today. So thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you next time on Escaping the Mouse. Good night.